Just the juxtaposition.
Righty, hello there. Righty, hello there. Oh boy, now I'm getting duplicates. Oh, there we go. Helps if I mute Twitch. That's a very useful thing to do. Yep. now. Hey Anonymous, how's it going? You duck. hello. Ah, hi. I appreciate the name, that's a good one. Well, Anonymous, I am streaming tonight because Chapter Master Varrock isn't. So, thought may as well do something with the evening. And at least do what he should be doing. And see if we can get a few more people to filter in first before I start actually going through the news. How's the sound quality, by the way? Any issues? No, so I appreciate the attempt to ping everyone in Varrock's server. But I'm not sure if it's going to have worked. Hey Hamish, how's it going? Oh fuck, are we? That's not working. Fuck. That's something I do need to work on. This is the first time I've actually tried streaming to YouTube. I'm normally on Twitch playing Battletech, to be perfectly honest. So YouTube's a bit new to me. So trying to do both at the same time. Just a point, I wonder if we can get a chat box working properly. It would be interesting for both of you to be able to see both, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yes, see, it is the Mechanicus soundtrack. How loud is it? Do I need to turn it up a bit? Yeah, I'll be back like the good old days of Varrock streams where he used to stream on both. So yeah, I don't want any toxicity or any hatred between the two chats. Be nice to each other if you're reading each other's messages. Music too loud, also too quiet. Indeed. That is the way it is. And what are my thoughts on the new Cadians? From the leaks, right? I find them interesting. From what I remember, they look somewhere between the current Cadians and the older Cadians, which I think is a good thing overall. I'm just kind of intrigued as to why they're going back to more Starship Trooper looking Marines overall. Hamish, be nice. May release the budgies. Might not be too many memes straight away. Let's actually do the more productive stuff first. And then we can get on to the mess, which should be the rest of the evening. Oh, the alert box is hidden. Damn. There we go. So if you're over on Twitch and you give me a follow or something, there will be duck gifs and quacking sounds. I don't know how to get that working for YouTube just yet. Hey Pickle Rick, and hey Matty. Right, shall we have a look at the news on Warhammer community today then? There's a few articles, not many, but something to go through. Hey Bloker. Okay, so some short stories about Age of Sigmar. Cool, that's something. And, okay, a new book. Is this a new book? I haven't really read any of the Orc stuff. I'm assuming it's not a new book. War Boss. Okay, so you get some teeth. 2 books. A sticker. And a map. A nice box, okay. Suppose that's a thing. Oh, well, there's Hamish's cat. Hello there. What are your top 3 meats? Yes, I'm not sure. Yeah, beef, lamb, and pork are really nice. Chicken is also good. I know chicken doesn't really have a taste or a flavour, but you can make it taste incredible, so... yeah, I feel like pork's also underrated just because bacon and gammon, really. But... yeah, well, it's just now also going for Warhammer community that there's a different background. Because unfortunately, Warhammer community doesn't have a dark mode. we're not going on to marbles just yet. I promised marbles, but we're not doing that just yet. Okay, so it's the Orc book. Yes, see, marbles. You'll understand in a minute. And more Age of Sigmar stuff. Okay, well, that was some interesting news. I can see why Varrock didn't bother doing anything today. What are my hopes for Horus Heresy Thursday? I'm hoping it's going to be something a bit more substantial, but I've got a feeling it's probably going to be the Space Wolf upgrades, really. I'd like it to be the Mark II Marines, although we're probably going to have a day of them actually just catching up with the leaks of the Sakaran and the Spartan. Who was Varrock? Chapter Master Varrock. How do I politely explain who Chapter Master Varrock is? Z, be nice. Lord of the Scamps, yes. I think that's the best way to describe Varrock. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if anyone who isn't in Varrock's community or someone I know finds this stream, to be honest. So all I've really done is just shout out on Twitter, and no one really checks my Twitter, and a couple of Discord servers, so mostly just a proof of concept, really. And hey Filthy and hey G. Basically just doing a budget version of one of Varrock's streams for the evening, seeing how things go. Yeah, I've never streamed to YouTube before, so giving it a go and seeing if I can do it. Because I normally stream onto Twitch, and that's where the other names you'll see on screen are popping up from. Oh, okay, so it's got the default notifications for YouTube. Okay. So the Wish version of Mikey. I suppose that makes me the AliExpress version, doesn't it? I suppose I can live with that. And thanks, Anonymous. Yeah, it's nice to see people actually interested in seeing what I'm up to and hanging around. Like I know a lot of you are here just because Varrock isn't. And it's still nice to see people showing up. And see, if you haven't eaten today, go and get some food. And yeah, I'm rarely ever in voice chats anymore because I'm busy, you know, work, and also at the moment working on a video. So be editing that after the stream. Yeah, that's fair, budgies. Yeah, you've been working on that iceberg video for a very long time, Z. How many Death Shroud is too many Death Shroud? In theory, you can never have enough. Thanks, G. I'd probably say keep it to like at most a quarter of your army on the tabletop. Yeah, see, you have a lovely voice. Yeah, the soundtrack in the background is the Mechanicus soundtrack. It's just some lovely music. And yes, I am playing it off screen. I promise. It's actually all I really use my iPad for. Starbound. I don't think I'm familiar with that game. The Overlord track. I mean, it will eventually play because we're listening to the... Yeah, we only just had Overlord. Yeah. Damn it, see. It's on the barracks cheat sheet. No comment. Well, in reality, Varric steals most of his stuff from me. Ah, there we go, yeah, I've seen it linked in Discord now. Cool. I'll give it a listen after streaming. Righty, should we do marbles, or do you guys want to chat more, or what do you guys want to do? Tuppy, can you do a sound check? Please say the following words: free and bath. There you go. Oh great, more Necrons. Okay, so how did I get into playing Warhammer? So, as a kid, I was really obsessed with model trains and railways, like Hornby and, those small electric trains. And I really got into the whole, like, making stuff and making scenes and got into airfix. And eventually, one of my neighbours, where I used to live, noticed when he was over for some tea and introduced me as a child to Warhammer. And been kind of stuck in Warhammer since, really. So it was around the time of 4th edition 40k, although the one which really caught my attention was Warhammer Fantasy. I've always been kind of obsessed with knights in shining armor and, dragons and all the magical, mythical stuff. And yeah, I really fell in love with Bretonnia and the knights. But I found it quite difficult to learn and to keep up with people, especially as even then Bretonnia was already kind of an abandoned army. And I felt less and less interested in playing the game because I was finding it so difficult to. Thanks, Tatcom, for following. Yeah, I found it very difficult to keep up with the game and to try and do well. And so I started to look over at Warhammer 40k, and my neighbour gave me some old White Dwarf magazines from the 90s and the 80s. And I discovered Chaos Space Marines, in particular the Red Corsairs and the Badab War. And I found that really, really interesting and fascinating. And yeah, not really hooked. I loved the idea of the whole concept of these good guys, these heroes, these champions of the Imperium of mankind, being forced into the servitude of chaos simply out of survival, and because of how backwards and inefficient and how broken the Imperium was, that they were forced into this situation. And I don't think I've actually told Valrak this one, so this is a new thing for you guys, but my very first 40k army was a mix of Red Corsairs and Iron Warriors, because at the time I was also big into World War II and tanks and stuff, and I fucking love artillery. So when I found out you could have these Chaos Space Marines, these evil super soldiers that were going around like raiding and looting stuff from all sorts of people, and they could bring huge artillery pieces, I was sold. So I fucking love trebuchets in fantasy. It's like my army of Bretonnians, on reflection, wasn't very good. It's probably the main reason why it sucked, but it was mostly knights and trebuchets. And moving over to 40k, it was Chaos Space Marines, a lot of bikes and stuff, and basilisks. And that was my main army for 4th edition. When 5th edition, the Codex came around for Chaos Space Marines, I removed the ability for me to take basilisks in my Chaos Space Marine army. I then started playing Imperial Guard. I was going to keep my basilisks, damn it. And yeah, that's basically how I got into Warhammer, really. I can give you a detailed story of the rest of it, but I feel like that's probably answered the question enough. Okay, next one. How is my Emperor's Children Force progressing? It's doing good. I've put together a proxy for Lucius the Eternal whilst I wait and gamble on trying to get one from Games Workshop. Well, sorry, Forge World. So yeah, really looking forward to that one. Oh, and hey, Warpforge. Nice to see you. And yeah, trying to think what's the best way to proxy and create my own kit bash of Cacophony, because I'm really interested in trying them out in the new edition. But I'm gonna need to see if they're something I'm going to enjoy playing with first before I go about buying them from Forge World. My little brother was addicted. Wow, that's... Budgies, that's rough. Yeah, I'd be fucking mad at him as well if he stole my Bretonnians and sold them off. Tax evasion is unavoidable when the Imperial Command and Huron understood. Yeah, well, if the government isn't going to fix the potholes in the road, you may as well keep the money and do it yourself, right? Yeah, is there any other questions I missed? Why is your voice so relaxing? I don't know. I'm not a particular fan of my own voice. And who won the Mini Valfest last weekend? I don't know, to be honest. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Varric said he won, but he always says he wins. Like, he said he won the game against me, so I don't necessarily trust him. So, and I haven't really had a chance to talk to anyone else who played. And thanks for subscribing, Warpforge. What's your army list look like so far for the Emperor's Children? A mess is the simple answer. I've got the Age of Darkness box, Fulgrim, some Palatine Blades, an additional tactical squad, and a unit of the Sun Killers. Is anyone a fan of her own voice? Probably not. Although, some people do talk enough to make me believe that they do. Yeah, I just can't sing at all. I mean, no, everyone's good at singing. Well, that's fine. Yeah, on a note of my Emperor's Children and stuff, I will be reorganizing my room probably this weekend, so I can actually start streaming and doing my own hobby hangout. stuff. I need to move my printer and my computer around a bit for that first. Yeah, I'm going to try and stream a bit more. Need to work out when I'll be doing streams, as I do not want to, you know, take anyone away from Varak streams, and I don't really want to stream at the same time as him because I don't think that's very productive for either of us. So I'll be looking to probably stream before or after when he normally does. But not every day though. I do have other commitments and things that need to be done. I also probably do more streams on the weekend, probably. Do longer streams on Saturdays, although that'll probably be me playing MechWarrior Online, which is the Battletech multiplayer game. Yeah, I work not quite 9 to 5, I work 10 to 6. So I finish the day kind of late. If you were streaming, who would actually mod in Varak streams? Now that's the question, isn't it? I suppose that's another thing as well. It's like I do really enjoy hanging out in Varak streams and with all of you guys over there as well, so I don't really want to take that away from myself either. Yeah, Anonymous, go and ask him if you can mod for him. I'm sure that will go down really well. Yeah, it would be nice to grow the YouTube channel to a point where I can start monetizing it and having memberships properly. For now, I'm just going to have to rely on third-party sites like Patreon and Ko-fi, I think. Which isn't as fun for you guys, I don't think, because you can't annoy me or get any text-to-speech stuff that way. Does he pay you in Valcoin? No comment. That's right. Oh, what is my subscriber count at the moment? Because I don't think you could go broke just giving members to me. It would be really tempting to sing that out loud if I read that out, so no. You're not going to hear me try and sing. That's not something that's going to happen. I'm fairly sure Hamish's cat can afford giving me 29 members, considering how many he gives to Valrak. So, yeah, I don't think he'll go broke anytime soon. Yeah, is there any other news from a community or anything we can have a look at? As I can't really think of much. Where's the button? Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I need to grow the channel first before you can press the magical button. Yeah, he probably would. I mean, he didn't fall for the obvious scam today, which is a shock, to be honest. I offered him a split on all the donations that I got today on stream if he'd let me ping everyone on his Discord server to promote the stream, but he didn't fall for it, which is a shame. Yeah, the thing is, today's news on Warcom is all Age of Sigmar related, pretty much, with the exception of the Orc novel, and I really don't have any interest in Age of Sigmar, so it's why the streams 40k and Horus Heresy. Oh, that's good to hear, Warpforge. Oh, for anyone who's new to streams and stuff, I am streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the moment. So on your local version, if that's YouTube or Twitch, you'll only be seeing the chat from both, except for on my screen, because the chat box will show both Twitch and YouTube. I feel like that's the only reason why you'd buy the Orc book, right? Just for the teeth. Yeah, when it comes to Warcry, kill team is a thing. Makes I play Horus Heresy mainly. I can always play Zone Mortalis as smaller level games, and that's fine. My personal preference is to use the old kill team rules, you know, where you buy a couple of HQ choices, well, a couple of troop choices, maybe an elite or something, and you run each individual model as a individual unit for the purpose of the game. I prefer that way of playing small-scale games to the current skirmish level games that Games Workshop provides, although I do really love Necromunda, and I'm quite tempted to buy the Squat gang. Do you play Guard? If so, which regiment? Well, I don't play 40k anymore. I retired from 40k at the end of 8th edition. 8th and 9th edition are game systems I really don't enjoy. As I said before, I started playing 40k in 4th edition, and I very much fell in love and hooked on the old game system, which is what Horus Heresy is still built on. And I just haven't been able to find the same level of enjoyment from 8th and 9th edition that I did from the previous editions. Yeah, I played a lot of the original Necromunda. Well, I say original, like what was it, technically 3rd edition. And a lot of the fan edition as well. In the meantime, I've had my own custom version of the old Vansar gang. And my current gang is just a bunch of random criminals working together. Although they are affiliated of House Grime, because I like the idea of them pretending to be like the militia and LARPing as guardsmen. Yeah, to answer the question, what guard regiment I play, I have models for the Vostroyan army, although all of my main guard army is all custom 3D printed feudal Imperial Guardsmen from the Maker's Cult range to represent a Imperial militia force with a Horus Heresy, which is basically just guardsmen. Will you be streaming Darktide when it comes out? Absolutely. That's a game I'm really looking forward to. One of the games which I really would want to be streaming is Necromunda Hired Gun, but every time I've attempted to, it's caused me some issues, which is a shame, because I really actually enjoy that game a lot. And yeah, I'm hoping there'll be some fun integrations with Twitch for Darktide when it comes out, because I think it will be a lot of fun to have the events like you can have in Vermintide. And it will absolutely be doing co-op and partying up. Are you more excited for Boltgun or Darktide? Ooh, that's a difficult question, because I really like the old style games, and this Doom clone looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. Next time of Army, if there was more artwork, I'd consider playing them. What do you mean by Imperial Army? You just mean like the overall Horus Heresy force? Just drag that over here. See, everything's always gonna be Space Marine unless it's Imperial Guard, pretty much, unfortunately. With the exception, obviously, being Mechanicum. Just because of just how popular Space Marines are. If you're trying to make a game that's going to cater to as many people as possible, you're going to go for the Space Marines or the Imperial Guard, because that's what's going to be most appealing to people. What type of 3D printer do you have, and would you recommend it? I currently have the Elegoo Mars 2 printer. It's not really available anymore because they've replaced it with a Mars free printer, and I would highly recommend both. If you can get your hands on the Mars 2, they're probably going to be quite cheap, and I have no issues with the print quality from it. The Mars 3 is slightly sharper and can produce even nicer looking minis, not by a huge amount, but it's still... Sorry, there's traffic outside. It's still a very good printer, and a printer I would definitely recommend. To be honest, any printer by Elegoo is something I would personally recommend. I'm yet to see anyone have any issues with any of their printers. I started off with a Photon Zero printer, which is a budget-friendly version from one of their rival companies, and I really didn't enjoy it. There's a lot of things unique to how Elegoo make their printers, which makes them a lot easier to use and a lot nicer to use as well. Have I tried water washable resin? Yes, I only use water washable resin. I personally haven't seen any benefit from using 8K or alcohol resin or anything. The water washable resin does the job really well. It's a lot safer and easier to use, and the print quality I get from them is good enough. It matches Games Workshop quality, and recently I've been trying to push my Mars 2 printer, which again is a very cheap, budget-friendly printer as far as I can, and I think I'd like to say that I can print stuff to a similar level to Forge World at this point. And yeah, Anonymous. The Imperial Army is the predecessor to the Guard and is even less standardized or consistent than the Imperial Guard as well. You have a lot more freedom and a lot more customization and freedom with making your Imperial Guard regiment. In the last edition of the game, you could even have guys with super powerful shotguns, well, las guns, which could wound Space Marines on a free, and they could all be wearing power armor. They could all, be very elite soldiers in very good power armor and stuff. But then also on the other side, you could also have absolutely insane madmen hyped up on combat drugs who just wear nothing and run around with a knife. And my personal way of running the Imperial Guard, Imperial Militia, with my Feudal Guard, was to go for the upgrade that makes their guns a bit stronger, and then also go for a thing that means they'd never run away. If they failed a leadership test, they just fall to the ground and hide and go to cover. So it was trying to recreate... There's people outside. Try and recreate a Napoleonic era army of just loads of men standing in line shooting at the enemy. Manchester's a lot noisier than it is down here. Just for some reason everyone's decided to go and walk their kids outside at this moment. It's a shame. And it's a bit too hot for me to close the window, so I'm sorry about that. I was talking, just quickly looking through the artwork for the Imperial Army on the internet, so to filter out some of the official artwork and stuff. So obviously you have the Solar Auxilia, which are their own force. Oh, right. Yeah. I suppose that. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense, Filthy. Yeah, Solar Auxilia are the Tempestus Silence. What do you want, see? And then also on Terry have a lot of guys who look a lot like Cadians, just a bit more ornate and fancy. This is also an official regiment, so to speak. Well, that's a tiny piece of artwork. You also have these wonderful guys, which you're probably familiar with if you play the Legion's card game. They have a wonderful uniform with their weird pointed shoulder pads and their long orange trench coats and ridiculously oversized gloves. They look fantastic. And here's some of the more barbaric and weird looking Imperial Army soldiers. So these look more like they probably sided with Horus. And even catechins. They were a thing during the heresy as well. So you could even just run catechins as your Imperial Militia army pretty much fine. I mean, obviously the same with the Cadians as well. So this armor looks so similar. And my beloved Vostroyans. Well, this is the Imperial Army. This is the representative of what the average Imperial Army soldier looks like. And it's why the Vostroyans look like this as well. And thanks for follow, York. Yeah, that's the main reason why I've still been collecting my Vostroyans even after Games Workshop stopped selling them. Because I want to use them for my Imperial Militia force. Although I have since switched over to using my 3D printed stuff simply because it's a lot easier to use. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's a bit easier to find the 3D print files than find someone selling Vostroyans for a sensible cost. Let's see if we can find the art. Oh, look, there's even more artwork of the Imperial Army. Find a particular piece. There we go, it's slightly higher resolution. Yeah, if you look at this artwork, this is from the book Legion, which is probably my favourite main Horus Heresy book. The Geno 52 Chiliad, which are the main Imperial Army regiment featured in the book, they look quite similar to Vostroyans. And been in the process of very casually starting to strip all of my Vostroyans down from their traditional red, and some of it mine are in Prussian blue, and repainting them up in this pink and yellow kind of colour scheme because I think it just looks a bit cooler and would be a better way to tie in to the rest of my army, because the two legions I play for Horus Heresy are Alpha Legion and Emperor's Children. Yeah, there's a very good chance you'll be able to find 3D print files for any regiment or any historical or fictional set of soldiers. Do I play them as traitors or loyalists? Traitors. Gotta stay loyal to your Primarch. Although I might run my Alpha Legion as loyalists using their new Warlord trait, which looks like it's just going to be so much fun for the Alpha Legion. It's basically a Warlord trait that basically encourages you to throw your allies under the bus and get them killed, implying that the Alpha Legion aren't actually loyalist, and you even score victory points for getting your allied detachment wiped out, which is really funny. That's probably how I'll use my, in quotation marks, loyal Emperor's children, and just make it an allied detachment of very elite melee units, and politely remind my opponent when I'm playing that, yeah, if they all get wiped out, then I score a victory point. And just play some mind games with people like that. Stay loyal to the Emperor. Yeah, but what's the Emperor ever done for us? Anonymous says, I play Iron 10th and Glorious Yellow Boys. What? Glorious Yellow Boys? I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to reference. Hey, there needs to be someone who plays the Iron Hands. Right? Yeah, they used to be very good in the previous editions. I haven't seen anyone actually play Iron Hands since, so I don't know if they are still any good. I am Alfarius. This is a lie. Okay, besides from giving us arms and giving us armor and power, what has the Emperor ever done for us? Also, are you a mod in Varak server? Yes, I am. Yeah, I am one of the moderators there. And sorry, Z, I haven't had a chance to answer this, but what is my opinion on the squats? Okay, so the squats, as in the abhumans as part of the Imperium, I have no real issue with. I'm quite happy and content with their lore of being dragged and forced into compliance by the Imperium during the Great Crusade. I like the fact that Mark III power armor and Breacher squads were basically made in direct response to the squats and how difficult it was to actually like try and breach into their tunnels and fight them when fighting against such powerful weapons as their mining glazers. And I think it's a tragic loss that the squats were wiped out. Well, the majority of the squats were wiped out by the Tyranids, and that they now exist as a small hang-on race of abhumans within the Imperium. And yeah, that's a good point, actually. Mars gave us basically all of those. The only thing the Emperor gave us was a Leviathan Dreadnought and Mark 1 power armor. Oh, I suppose also bolt guns. But then again, basically everyone had bolt guns anyway apparently, so not even that. And Tiny Tom. Yeah, we'll try and sort that out later. I'm not gonna do tech support for Varak during my stream. If you send me a message or a friend request, we can get that sorted. Yeah, that's fair enough, Anonymous. I just yet to find any Iron Hands characters I actually find genuinely likable. And their lore doesn't exactly help them either, in my opinion. I hold a lot of the same opinions Varak does about them. Oh, is that because their Primarch is covered in necrodermis? Is that the only reason, Z? Yeah, I thought so. I had a feeling this was where that was going. Yeah, Fulgrim is the best. Okay, I'm a sucker for Blood Angels. The old early 2000s novels got me hooked. Oh, you see, the Blood Angels omnibus killed my interest in the Blood Angels. I just couldn't find myself interested or even remotely relating to or enjoying Sergeant Wraithen and his fantastical adventures. And I really didn't like the whole Archie Overblessed story arc or how they went over that. Yes, Fulgrim really knew how to get ahead of Ferris. Yeah, it's a shame that Ferris was so easily baited on Istvan 5. If he would have kept his head, then he would have kept his head, you know? And instead he decided to charge at the traitor legions and fell a bit short. I like Ferris because he has a smart haircut. He's practical and has an 8-pack, but so does Dawn. Right? Dawn has a very similar haircut, so why don't you like him? The Dante book rekindled my interest in Blood Angels. Yeah, that's good for you. I found it pretty difficult to really enjoy most of the Loyalist chapters. My favourite Loyalist chapter is the Mantis Warriors, and they weren't exactly the most loyal, were they? And good night, Filthy. Have a good one. The Scamrack likes him. I mean, as someone who often holds opposite opinions to Varak, I can appreciate that, but that's not necessarily the best way to choose your opinions and things. Dawn is just a Wish version of Purty. I suppose it's not far off, is it? Love Dawn, but Ferris' Necrodermis cool armor and what little law he has was actually pretty cool. Up until his death, he actually helped advise the Emperor. Yeah, I suppose. The opposite opinion of Varak? Do you mean the right? Varak's occasionally right. And true, Adron. Varak's frequent wrongness is part of the entertainment value. It is funny to annoy him and wind him up a bit, isn't it? Which Legion do you think was the least utilised in the Heresy book series? I really want to see more of the Night Lords. Honestly, I think it's going to have to be the Alpha Legion. I was like, we hear so much of them doing stuff against themselves, pretty much, and like what made them fall, but we don't really see outside of Battle for Pluto much about what the Alpha Legion are really up to. They fought themselves. They fucked around with the White Scars. They had a massive battle on Pluto. Yeah, sponge chipping is a very good way of doing chipping. I do that on quite a few of the tanks I've done for commissions. Yeah, I think from the main, first founding chapters in 40k, I think the Imperial Fists and Ultramarines are my two favourite overall. Anonymous, if you're getting into a Horus Heresy book series, my personal recommendation would be to read the first 5 books. As in read all the books, including Fulgrim, and then from that point start looking at the book series for the legions you are most interested in. And yeah, stiff brush also works. What I normally do is I'll spray paint. I'll use an airbrush for most of my painting. And what I normally do is I'll spray the model the colours I want, then I'll use chipping medium and spray that over the model, and then paint all the rust and all the damage I really want there to be, and then use a soapy paintbrush to rub that away so it only leaves a little bit of the rust and damage. Put some varnish over that, and then use a sponge or a brush to add extra detail. Yeah, Reflection Cracked is it's a book. Well, it's not even a book, is it? It's part of an anthology. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Reflection Cracked much at all. It added a huge amount of unnecessary confusion to a character and really didn't add much to it. I suppose that's something I should do, right? I should probably promote myself a little, right, on my own stream. So if you want to, get in touch with me or support me in any way, and you'll find all the links to relevant stuff there in the link tree. It has the link to my Discord server and my channels and stuff. If you want to come and say hello, then that's the best place to reach me. Righty, we're going to marbles now. I need to turn the music down a little for myself. There we go. I know I just sent you all a link to Xenon, but you're still all here, right? Yeah, good. I have to do that thing, don't I, on Twitch? Alrighty, who actually wants to take part in a marble race? Hey, skill. It's a marble race. Do you want to be entered in? I don't know what I'm going to do for prizes. Probably not going to be any prizes, but I guess bragging rights. That counts as something, right? First need to add myself. I did not fill that one in. I mean, how could we not have Hamish's cat? Anyone else wanting? A marble race. You know what, I'm just adding you in anyway, Z. You can deal with it. Well, watch marbles race down a track and hope that your marble survives and that you win. Marble Grand Prix. Should we actually do it as a proper Grand Prix series? He will survive. That's promising. Right, how many people was it? 8 people. Lady Cubed. Okay, right, let's add you in. And Anonymous, you're already in there. So it's just a roll of 10 for now. No, I haven't really tried many of the community maps. Right, let's go. Oh, it's this one. Wait, how am I entered twice? I'm not disqualifying myself. Hey, look, I learnt from the best, okay? Oh, rip Hamish. Rip Cell. It's a marble wraith. Well, there goes one of me. There goes Adrian. Well, and got disqualified anyway. Oh, Lady Cubed is out. Wait, where's... What? Okay, it was just being weird. I hadn't seen anyone overtake Anonymous. Oh, there goes Z. I think, unless something horrific happens, I think Anonymous may have won this one. Just a hunch. Oh, let me move chat somewhere that can be seen. There we go. Kind of disappointing because everyone kind of fell off so quickly. Well, Anonymous, you actually won something. All it took was a very small game on someone else's channel. There's Taco. Right, let's fix it quickly. Oh, I need to more. Does it just automatically enter? Oh, because I added one too many names. Okay, that's why I added in me twice. Okay, whilst I've got someone out, whilst I've got the name list up, are there any other people who want to join in? As we're streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, I can't make use of the Twitch features that allows everyone in Twitch chat to enter themselves in. So if you want to join in, please let me know. In spirit, let's add Valorant. Just because. Yeah, Anonymous, you're right here. Okay, right, so that should... Now we've added Varak, there should be no more scams, okay? And I can't believe that's a sentence I just said. Oh, oops, I started it the wrong way. Oops. Yeah, very professional. I set it up in a way that only Twitch could join. That was smart. There we go. That looks a bit more scamless. Holy shit, Z. Taking a lead straight away. navigated that obstacle quite easily. Varak's take. Oh my god. If Varak wins. Come on, guys. We can't let this happen. Come on, see. Beat Varak, please. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Is Varak actually going to win? Come on, Anonymous, you're our only hope. Oh, I'm there as well. Okay. My god. I'm fucking stuck on a rock. How is this happening? Oh, come on. Hamish's cat, come on, you've got this. Oh, Zell taking the shortcut. And Taco. Okay. Right. It's less likely for Varrock to win now. We're safe. Dead last. Why am I last? What's this happening? Okay, good, Varrock got fucked over. This is good news. Oh, it's like a bunch of mini ramps, okay. Let's have a blob over him. Hamish Varrock. Lady. Wait, how did I sneak into the back of this? Got Adron just sniping his way through. I thought someone fell off then. Wait, what? How the fuck did Taco get all the way? Wow. Okay. Taco. Oh no, Adron! That's brutal. Anon makes it. Lady Cube doesn't. Hamish's cat makes it. Z has made it. Okay, I beat Varak. Varak fucking dies. Okay. It's all for nothing. Brutal. All three of you wiped out on the last jump. Well, this looks like an interesting map. I can't view the race beforehand. Okay, so I've got another pinball machine. Oh, it's this one. Oh my god. How? And Rip Zal? Come on, Z. You've got this. I can't actually keep up. How is Varrock winning? Guys, we can't let this happen. Anonymous is out. Is he really going to win? Is this really going to happen? No, he's out. He's fallen. Didn't even get an opportunity to see how he fell, but he's out. Is Z going to win, or am I going to win? Both gone for opposite paths. And Z has won. Could my marble roll any slower than that? Wow. Oh, and in third place with Hamish's cat. And then Lady Cubed. Is Adron going to finish this one? Looks like it so far. Did I just see one go flying? Yeah, Taco went flying. Okay, so next one. What do I win? See, you need to head over to Kofi and give me £5. That's what you win. Okay, I thought everyone was just falling off then. It's like, okay, Zell's in the lead, followed by Varrock. Okay, so it's Zell, Tuppy, Adron, and then Lady Q, then Anonymous, Taco, and Z, Varrock, Hamish are all caught up, and so is Skills Free. Oh, it's this one. Portal Fun. Zell taking the safe route and not trying to gamble for portals. Well, that's a very clean path through the obstacle there. But will he survive the jumps? Oh, Lady Cubed has fallen. Well, that looks like a lot of us got stuck. Okay, right, Varrock's in his rightful place, right at the back. That's good to see. Now watch him go through a ramp and fall to his way to victory. Oh, Zell has won. Okay, so Varrock hasn't won. That's good. Well done, Zell. Okay, unless someone uses a portal, then it looks like it's probably going to be Taco. Fire is starting to move in, though. Will Varak make it in time? That's the question. Anonymous is third, followed by me. Followed by Adron. Adron, well done on surviving. Then we've got Hamish's cat. And Z has made it. Looks like everyone's going to survive. No one's going to burn in the fires. And Varak overtaking Lord at the last minute. The only DNF being Lady. Oh, it's this one. On spirals. That's who we want. Who's going to be first down the hole? Okay, it's Lordro, and then Z. Oh, controls are awful for this game, I'm sorry. Okay, so Z and Lordro taking the lead. See how they navigate this obstacle. Z and, well, both of them through perfectly. Varak got fucked by that. Hamish's cat managed to get through mostly unscathed. Grab ramp. Both made it. That's good. Very close race between you two. I do feel like this is a little bit of Twitch bias going on here. Ooh, we both hit it. Let anyone... No. Oh my god, Varak's catching up. Please hurry up, you two. Oh, Varak hit the wall. That's fine. Okay, so it follows whoever is physically closest to a barrier, so when there's like weird loops or obstacles that take you further away, then it will still follow whoever's closest. Oh, Z got caught up there, but he managed to boost quite quick there. Okay, so Lord is in the lead. Not that much further to go now. Oh, slowed down a little bit by these ramps. Lost quite a bit of momentum there. If Z can navigate this a bit quicker, then he might have a chance of catching up. And Lord wins it. And will Z make it? Yes, he will. Followed by Adron, navigating that last bit perfectly. Then Taco. And Zal. And Anonymous. How the rest doing? We've got Lady Cubed and Hamish's cat racing each other. Hamish caught up on the obstacles there. Still manages to beat Varak, though that's what important, and me taking my time, but I didn't get burnt. That's what matters. I didn't catch fire. Well, that's the most important thing. I still finished. Z is in the lead, followed by Adron, followed by me. Skill, Varak, and Taco choosing to go the other route. Interesting tactics here. And it doesn't look like that would have paid off for them at all. Oh, I managed to absolutely ace going through there, so did Zal. And Lady Cubed. Oh, this is going to be carnage. Okay, I made it through. Is everyone going to make it through? It's going to be really anticlimactic. Oh no, Hamish's cat didn't make it through. Taco and Lord didn't make it through either. Please, I want to see Varak get hit by one of these hammers. Oh, he made it through. Oh wow, Anonymous. What is going on here? Anonymous. I thought for a second Zal managed to skip the course. It's a race between me and Z at the front. Who can make it through quicker? Okay, I've made it through. Will I get caught on any of the blocks? No, I won't. Okay, so I finally win something. Z is still caught in that. It's... Z, you're about to be beaten by Varak. Okay, Z has made it through. My god, Z. Z has caught him a maximum of blocks. Oh, no, wait, they despawned. Z makes it. I'm not seeing any cleansing fire. Oh, there is cleansing fire. Will Varak find his way out of the iron cage? Or will he get trapped in there and burnt? No, he makes it through. That's a shame. Okay, so the person who wins overall is Taco, followed by Anonymous, followed by Hamish's cat. This is calculated by race wins and also who've completed all of the tracks quickest. So yeah, Anonymous, even though he didn't actually win any races, still consistently finished fast enough. Yeah, well done to everyone, except for Lady Cupid Adron because you lost to Valrak. How is Hamish doing? Anonymous, it doesn't say you won. On. Okay, so whilst we were doing that Grand Prix, Asmododius wanted to join in. So let's grab their name. Shall we do another Grand Prix? Shall we try some of the community maps? I was hoping it would give me settings so I could add. Cool. It's added me to. Okay. Friends. Settings. Add names. Add person. Finish. Right, now let's go community apps. Global. Random. Simulation. Right, so let's just see what carnage happens. Oh wow, this looks interesting. What's this? I'm assuming we go down, and is that... Is this... I'm not going to try and describe how I'm perceiving this, as that's not exactly friendly for chat. Okay, well, Plasmatodius is in the lead, followed by Hamish's cat. What the fuck? Okay. So we get teleported up here. What? Okay, so still the lead. God, what the fuck is this map? It looks like Phasmatodius is stuck on a Varak snipe for fucking lead. Oh my god. Zell and Varak have fallen, thankfully. Okay, so Lord appears to be in the lead. Phasmatodius has fallen. Oh, you go all the way back to the start. Wow, okay. Z has also fallen back down to the start. Does that mean Adron's in the lead? Yeah, Adron is in the lead currently. This map is such a mess. Adron's leading from Lord from Hamish. Hamish's cat has finally made his way out for Portal Trap. And Adron's fallen back down to the start. Oh no. And so has Lord. Thank God. So Hamish's cat has now inherited the lead. Hamish has made it through. How's everyone else doing? Oh my god, Varrock second. Followed by Zell, followed by Lady Cubed. And then Taco. Hamish and Zell have both fallen back down to the start. Varrock's in the lead. Lady Cubed has also fallen down. Taco has fallen down again. Oh my god, is Varrock actually going to take the lead here? He has. He is now firmly ahead of everyone. I can't believe what I'm watching here. Varrock might actually win something. Nope, he's going back to the start. My god, this is one hell of a roller coaster of a game, isn't it? So Varrock's being shot back to the start. Okay, so Z is now in the lead. Okay, Z, all you need to do is go in a straight line. Never mind. Okay, who's next up on the okay, it is actually kinder to you over here. Varrock's now back in the lead. And he's going backwards. Okay. Z is catching up now quite fast because Varrock decided to go backwards. Okay, will Varrock be able to go in a straight line and not fall off the sides? Yes, he can, apparently. Okay, he's caught on an obstacle. Xenok has also made it. Now, question is, will Varrock be held up on the obstacles long enough for Xenok to catch up? No, Varrock has actually won. Oh no, the fire! The fires! The fires started to spread! Oh god! Anonymous, Phasmatodius, Taco, Tuppy, and Hamish all caught in the fire. Oh, where's Adron? Adron Lady Cubed. Is Varrock going... Wait, hang on, how's Varrock back in this? Will Lord and Lady make it? Adron's going to make it. Lady isn't going to make it. Lord will. Lady's been wiped out. Okay, the question is, will Adron and Lord make it? Adron has made it. Oh Lord, you've got this. Okay, so I think we can all agree we did not see this happen, okay? This didn't happen. Varrock is not here, therefore he didn't win, okay? Right? Right, chat? Yeah, as far as we're concerned, Z won this, yeah? Right, let's move on. The quicker we get this over with, the quicker we can ignore the fact he actually achieved something. Wait, hang on, this is not a community race, this is... It's this one again. Yes, the Necron... The Necron uses mind, shackle scarabs, and we're all convinced he won. Meanwhile... I am now in the lead. No, 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 no. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've been annihilated by the lasers. For God's sake. Azal has also fallen. Taco has fallen. Z has fallen. Oh my god, everyone's falling. This track is brutal. Lord has fallen. Okay, it's just Adron, Hamish's cat, and Lady Cubed left. Will any of them be able to finish, let alone win? Oh, Lady is trapped. Thankfully not for too long though, but Adron takes the opportunity to take the lead, causing some debris behind to catch the others on. Oh, Adron slowed by an obstacle himself now. There's a ghost ball. What? Okay, so it's a race between Adron and Hamish's cat. Assuming there's no laser fuckery here. Okay, so Adron... The Ghost Ball wins, followed by Adron, followed by Hamish. And Lady Cubed also finishes for our top 3, being the only finishers. That was brutal. I want to see more of these community maps. I think we have to manually go to them though. Oh my god. What the heck is this? Oh, I did it wrong again. Oops. Why does it not save my setting? Okay, so it's not Varak being stupid, we've discovered. This is just the game being weird and not being consistent. Okay. Oh, okay. The camera started off looking in a weird direction. Okay, so a spiral to help us. Z is in the lead. This is really trippy. Hey, Taco. Oh, no. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I see. So you get thrown into here and you have to try and make it through. So, okay, Phasmatodius is in the lead, followed by Adron, who's going to be the next to make it out of the, it's Cell, followed by Lady Cubed, Varak, and me. Hamish is Cat is also here. Oh wow, you flew. Okay. Phasmatodius is significantly in the lead. Followed by Adron. Oh my god, that's going to yeet someone very far. Okay, Phasmatodius survives. Adron has survived. Lady Cubed, Varroxel, Hamish's cat survived. I survived. Z, Anonymous, and Skill Find. Oh wow, okay, so we've got this weird ice. I'm very glad. Okay. Interesting design for that. What? Where did they teleport to? What? I am so confused by this map. Okay, so Phasmatodius is leading from Varak. Followed by Adron, followed by Lady Cubed and Zal. Okay, so Phasmatodius wins. followed by Varak, followed by Adron and Hamish's cat, Zell, Lady Cubed, and then myself. Then Xenok is going to beat Lord to a finish. And then we have Taco and Anonymous. Okay, so everyone survived that one. Phasmatodius winning. Oh, and welcome Hamish. I see you've still actually got control of your fingers and you didn't glue them together. Unleashed Freaky Theory. Okay, that sounds like an interesting... God, what is this? Okay, and what? I can't tell who's in the lead. I think it's Adron. Yeah, Adron's in the lead, followed by Phasmatodius, Anonymous, and Lady Cubed. And then Varak, then Zell, Hamish's cat. Well, okay, then everyone else. Okay, so it said there was a death rate of 20%, which means someone should fall and not make it. I'm interested to see who that one person will be based off statistics. Okay, Adron is made through Phasmatodius. Okay. That was so close to being a full-on snipe by Lady Cubed there. Wow. That was really close. Okay, so well done, Adron. I really thought Lady was going to win back then when it's flying across the screen. And just waiting for Zell. There we go. But with that, I am going to end the stream here. It's been a lovely evening, guys. I've really enjoyed this. It's been nice and relaxed and a bit of fun. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do this a bit more often when the chapter master's not around. And yeah, I'll try and do some more during the day on Saturdays if you're around for that. I'll try not to focus just on Battletech stuff, as the YouTube channel will be dedicated to the Horus Heresy pretty much. After this stream, I will take a break, and then I'll get to editing the last bits I need to do for the first video for the channel. Hopefully I'll be able to get that sorted by Saturday, and yeah, get this channel going properly. What I will do on the Discord server, again, I'll just throw my links into chat for you guys. I will make suggestions. I'm sorry, HP. Yeah, again, life and other fun things. Well, yeah, if you want to come hang out on the Discord and stuff, there's the links there. I will set up a feedback channel, so if you guys want to give me any feedback or any advice, or if you want to give me some suggestions, then head over to the Discord server and give them to me there. And yes, I suppose my DMs are open as well if you would rather talk to me directly, but I would prefer if people talk to me through the Discord server. Have a good evening.